The Salvation Army is stopping service at 3 Denver hotel shelters after a slew of problems and renegotiations gone awry. The organization telling Denver 7 it will not renew its contracts with the city and county of Denver when they expire in December.
So here are the locations we're talking about: the Aspen and Stone Creek off Quebec Street and the Tamarack Family Shelter off East Hamden. Denver 7's Brandon Richard joins us outside the Tamarack shelter tonight.
And Brandon, there are concerns about how this will impact hundreds of families living in those shelters, and you took those concerns directly to the city?
Yeah, that's right. And the city says that these shelters will remain open, just being run by a different provider, not the Salvation Army, at least once their contract expires at the end of this year. They say residents who stay at these shelters, well, they shouldn't notice any major changes. As we know, the Salvation Army has been one of the city's leading partners for the mayor's homeless initiative, but it has come under enormous scrutiny here for several violent incidents that have occurred at these shelters, including a double homicide March of last year. And of course, last month, an 11-year-old girl fell 6 stories out of a window of the Tamarack shelter, leading to even more scrutiny. But the Salvation Army didn't mention any of those incidents or concerns that the community had. Instead, it says this was a financial decision on their part. They say operating costs far outpaced available funding. However, city officials tell Denver 7 this was more of a mutual decision. They say the Salvation Army wanted to continue running 2 of the hotel shelters, but they weren't selected.
Ultimately, at the end of the day, there were 3 contracts. They applied for 2. They weren't selected. We did have early conversations about them coming back to run the Tamarack. And I think ultimately both sides just decided that it would be best to part ways in this.
And the city says it's currently in active negotiations to select new providers to run these shelters. They expect that process to play out until the fall. As for some of the other types of shelters the Salvation Army runs, including Crossroads Shelter, well, those will remain open. In Denver, Brandon Richard, Denver 7.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. Now, as we've mentioned here, the Salvation Army has faced scrutiny over how it runs some of the shelters in Denver. Just last month, an 11-year-old girl fell from the 7th floor of a city-owned family shelter in Denver operated by the Salvation Army. And Denver 7 obtained the police report for that incident. It says the girl's parents told police they opened the window because of unbearable heat in the apartment. Now, last year, 2 people were shot and killed at the former Doubletree Hotel near Central Park, also run by the Salvation Army. A 3rd person was shot there just 11 days after that. And then earlier this year, a staff member was arrested accused of sexually assaulting a woman who was staying there. And then people staying at another Salvation Army-run shelter, the Stone Creek shelter off Quebec, have told Denver 7 in the past they've experienced no hot water. They've seen drug use. They've seen bugs there. Last month, City Council reluctantly approved a contract extension for the Salvation Army to keep operating the Crossroads shelter in 5 Points through the end of this year. That vote was delayed, though, for months over concerns about safety and about management.
The Salvation Army will continue to operate the following shelters: the Lambeth Family Center, a short-term family shelter; the Connection Center, the Harbor Light Center, a shelter for men recovering from addiction or looking to prevent a relapse, as well as the Crossroads Center, a 24/7 emergency shelter. And tonight at 10, Denver 7 is sitting down with a woman seeking shelter at one of the locations changing ownership, and we're listening to her concerns and getting answers as she works to figure out what her future holds.